and welcome back to Get the Gloss. Today I'm going to talk to you about autumn winter trends. Now I love it at this time of year because basically all the new trends come out, and because we write about makeup and hair and sort of fashion and fashion-led makeup, we can get a bit bored of writing about the same things over and over again, such as beachy tousled hair, how to get a bronzed glow for summer. So when it gets to September, it actually gets quite exciting because there's a whole new look from the catwalks. So I'm going to talk you through what I think are the really big trends that you should be wearing for autumn winter, and this should take you right the way through to next year. Now, starting with base, I know it seems really basic, but the most important thing on the catwalks is to have luminous, glowing skin. It looks very modern to have freshly made up skin that doesn't look caked. When you have very caked skin, if you use quite an old-fashioned foundation, then you can end up looking a bit dated. And I have to be honest, if your foundation is too thick, I think even a 20-year-old can look 15 years older than she should do when they've got amazing, beautiful skin often, and they cover it up and cake on loads and loads of foundation and can end up looking just older and less fresh-faced than they are. I even think an 80-year-old shouldn't wear loads and loads and loads of like caked makeup. I just think you should keep the texture of your foundation quite fine, unless obviously you have acne-prone skin where you do need more coverage. But if you have got reasonably good skin, I would say keep your foundation quite fine and then use a cover-up on top with a little brush to get rid of any blemishes. So anyway, I have vlogged about this before, but this is, if you have pretty spot-free skin, then this is amazing. It's called Burberry Fresh Glow BB Cream, and I'm wearing it today, and it says it's Luminous Skin Perfecting Beauty Balm. And basically, it is one of the best BB creams I've ever seen. It just somehow blends seamlessly into the skin. You just don't even know it's there, but it somehow evens out the skin and leaves this radiant glow. Love it. This one is in Fair, but I believe it comes in a few different colours. Next, if you want more coverage, then this Estee Lauder Perfectionist Youth Infusing Makeup is also wonderful. It is new from Estee Lauder, and again it leaves a very luminous finish. It blends into the skin amazingly, but it doesn't leave the skin looking caked, and you don't get like a line around the chin as long as you blend it well. It really is great. Now, it has launched at the same time as this crazy looking brush, which is called the Sculpting foundation brush. Now, I'll tell you what you're meant to do. I'm going to see if I can do this. I'll put this on the back of my hand. So here's the foundation. I'll show you how it goes on first. So if you can see there, it really does just blend into the skin, leaves a luminous finish. I've got freckles, so you can still slightly see them through, because otherwise I feel like I'm wearing a total mask. But anyway, let me show you this. This is a very clever brush. First of its kind, I've never seen anything like it. Basically, you put foundation on it. I would suggest putting it on the back of your hand. That's a tip that I learnt from makeup artists. And then you apply your foundation like this over the skin, and because of the shape of it, it moulds itself to your cheekbones, and you can go into the corners of the skin. It's a really clever brush. The problem is I find with brushes though, is using brushes for foundation, is they absorb a lot of the foundation. But if you're willing to let that happen, then this really is quite an amazing brush. It goes around the curves of your face and really sort of hugs the skin tightly, creating a very flawless finish. That's really quite clever. So that is the Estee Lauder Sculpting foundation brush. It says number 2. Okay, so that's a flawless base. Next on my list for autumn winter would definitely be a cheek flush. Skin needs to look fresh, but you don't want a blusher or a rouge, for want of a more old-fashioned phrase, that makes you look like you're wearing makeup. You want something very subtle. Now, I'm a massive fan of the Clinique's Chubby Sticks for lips, and they've brought out these brilliant chubby sticks for the cheeks, and this is called the Chubby Stick Cheek Colour Balm. They're fatter than the Chubby Sticks for lips, obviously, and you literally apply little round dollop on the cheeks, and that is it. Literally good to go. A slightly less expensive but equally brilliant product is this one from Sexy Mother. It's called Sexy Mother Blusher. Now they have a lip product, sorry, this is from Soap and Glory. They have a lip product called Sexy Mother Pucker. So this is Sexy Mother Blusher. The actual colour has rubbed off, but it's the apricot shade, and I'll find out and write it below in this vlog. I'm going to apply quite a lot of blush now because I'm going to add this on top. But again, it's almost exactly the same. Creates a lovely, luminous, peachy glow without looking like you're made up. So I love that. For that very kind of subtle look of a hint of makeup without looking like you've just troweled it on. Okay, another big trend for autumn winter are matte lipsticks. I think matte lipsticks can look absolutely wonderful, create a statement of colour against just very simple makeup. So I would say use quite a strong lip and keep the rest of your skin quite nude, and maybe just wear some mascara, and that is a very as an amazing dramatic effect. Now, these are two I've just tried here. One is from Bourjois. This is Bourjois. They've just brought out these lipsticks. Here's another one. It's called 12 Hour Rouge Edition Lipstick. It comes in various shades. Some of them are matte. That red one isn't matte actually, it's sheeny. But I think the idea is that they are very long lasting. I don't look amazing in sort of bright colours, so I'm going to leave putting those on. But Charlotte Tilbury, and I showed you one of those, Charlotte Tilbury has brought out these. These are matte lipsticks. This one, I think it was that one, yeah. This one is in Amazing Grace, probably named after Grace Kelly or something. And this awesome colour, only Charlotte Tilbury could create such awesome colours, is the Red Carpet Red. Wow. That is amazing. That, oh my gosh, that is just an amazing red. Thing is, my lips aren't really juicy enough to wear such bright shades, so I'm not going to horrify you with those. But that is another really big trend for autumn winter, is quite a strong lip, and it can be a red, or it can be a sort of cerise or a pinky colour, or even it could be like a rose, a slight nudie colour. But then I would suggest keeping the rest of your face quite simple. Okay, yeah, one of my rules with makeup is to do sort of eyes or lips and never do all at once. Never just do eyes, lips, brows, cheeks, sculpting, everything, because you can end up looking ridiculous. So another look I love for autumn winter is eyes, is defining the eyes. Now there are some really amazing palettes that are coming out for autumn winter. This is one from Bobbi Brown. I love Bobbi Brown's palettes, I just think they're brilliant. It is called Smoky Nudes palette from Bobbi Brown, and it is the latest shades. They bring out palettes every season. Now this one is absolutely wonderful because it is literally all your autumn winter makeup colours in one amazing palette. Right, so I'm going to apply some of these Bobbi Brown colours now. I'm going to start with this nudie shade on the lids. It's like a nudie blush colour. It's very subtle, but that nudie shade really does enhance your eyes and make them look brighter. And then I'm going to try this slightly sparkly shade, which just for evening, for winter, is quite a sheer and subtle but effective use of grey. Don't know if you can see that. It's lovely. You can get many different looks out of this. You could get a soft, sort of ethereal eye with that one. You could have, like I've just done, a slightly soft smoky grey. You could use this one, this taupe colour in the day, this one for highlighting under the brows, this one for going very close to the lash line. I think I'll try that too. It's very dark. I'd say that's a must-have for autumn winter for sure. Okay, another of my favourite products for autumn winter is black eyeliner. Now if you want to go all out, I absolutely love this Super Cat Fat pen from Soap and Glory. It is absolutely brilliant. It's like a Sharpie for the eyes. I've just drawn it on there, I'll show you. Literally, but it is kind of beveled at the sides, so you can either get a really fine line or you can go really fat and thick. Now I've just applied it here, I'm going to apply a bit more. So you can just do like an Alexa Chung type big fat line, or you could do quite a thin line. But it's really effective, and it goes on top of eyeshadow A Dream. It is absolutely brilliant. I think everyone should buy one of these. It's brilliant. If you want something slightly softer, then here is Bobbi Brown's eyeliners. This one's in Black Coffee, which is a very dark brown. I think these are brilliant, these eyeliners, because you can apply them and smudge and they don't end up right the way down your face throughout the day. And on the other end is a smudger brush. It doesn't matter what you do with eyeliner this autumn winter. You can do a rock chick and put it on the insides of your eyes, or you can do an Audrey Hepburn type flick, as I said, or you can go right round the eyes and do a sort of a smoky smudge. You can do whatever you want really. Black eyeliner really doesn't ever go out of fashion, especially in autumn winter. So that's amazing. What else would I recommend for autumn winter? Finally, makeup artists are very much into highlighting and sculpting, but I'm going to do that in another vlog. But also highlighting areas of the face to create, to really bring out the skin and enhance areas of the face. Now this is a Tom Ford palette, and Tom Ford's products are absolutely incredible. This is called the Tom Ford Contouring Cheek Colour Duo, and it looks like that. Now his products are expensive, but wow, they are amazing. I'm just getting a brush. Okay, this is a Chanel blush brush that I've got here, and his blush, this blush is a real sort of like suits all colour. Don't want to apply too much because I've already got blush on, but this luminizer is particularly special. You apply it to the tops of cheekbones, and all over the catwalks makeup artists were using highlighters and sculpting products to really bring out cheekbones, highlight areas of the face, to make skin look its most luminous it possibly can be. It's all about looking as radiant as you possibly can, skin being as perfect as it possibly can, cheekbones looking sculpted, jawlines also looking sort of chiselled, without looking like you've literally been painted. So it's quite subtle, but yeah, that's a very important piece of makeup artist kit, is highlighting and sculpting products. And thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you have any recommendations that you'd like to share with me, please comment below and I'll get back to you. Bye.